everyone, Crafting Vicky here with you, and today I want to share with you something that will use up your scraps and at the same time be useful in your little journals. So I often find these little things when I go and purchase little kits of items at Value Village. Often there's going to be little books like this, and I hate to throw them away, but I don't really know what to do with them. And so I thought they would make perfect little journals. And I don't like the image on this one. I could reuse it, but I'll probably keep the cover because maybe I can use it. Actually, I think I'm gonna keep it and use it in one of the books that I'm making. So, but I don't want it as thick as that because it's not gonna fit and it's gonna be way too bulky. So I'm making 6 journals. So let's find a way to use this one. Just because it will fit with what I'm doing, which is a pink journal. And so that was not planned. I wasn't gonna keep this, but now that I look at it, I'm thinking that, you know, I shouldn't waste it. I should use it. And I'm just wondering what type of paper I can use to cover this up. So let's go back to my bin. I had pulled out all my papers and I was so well organized, and this kind of throws me in a loop. Doesn't really fit with this. I could cover some of this with this. And then maybe find a sticker or something to put on top. No. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go with one of these, and I'm thinking that I could use this. This one has a stain right there. I could use this. There goes my bin. It just won't. I don't think I put the paper in well because it's lopsided, I guess, and that's why it keeps falling. Okay, so put that there. And this. So I could put this here. I'm going to use my big Sucon tape. Well, maybe I can use a flower or something. I still have leftover flowers from making postcards and such, so maybe I can use that. And I'm not wasting this little cover, which would have been kind of sad. And you guys were probably going, you can't throw that away. That's not what you do, you recycle. And yes, I do. Okay, so all kinds of little flowers and stuff. And here we go. It's going to be the little top. So this is pretty good because I've got 6 journals on the make, and this little book had 18 pages. So that means 3 little pages per little booklet, which I think is going to be just the right size, not to add too much bulk. So 1, 2, and 3. So this will go in this one. Now let's use this as a template, and I think that's just the right size. So 1, 2, and 3, and we can put those inside this one. Actually, I'm gonna have to cut it, I think, just a tad. It's just a tad too big. Okay, so I'm gonna cut just there and just here. So I have my 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. This will make another little booklet. So, one done. I'm wondering what I want to use to staple. Not sure. No. I have to bring out my big stapler, which is somewhere around here. So this long neck stapler is what I use when I do little projects like this. I find it works the best. Right. Why is it not working properly? This is weird. Okay, I don't know what happened to it, but it's not stapling properly. Okay, so that's one stapled. That's weird. Okay, so now I'm going to make my design on this. I can probably make 2. Can I make 2? Oh yes. I'm gonna have to cut it a bit, but it's still worth it because I don't want to have wasted paper, and I want to get rid of as much papers from the stash as I have, because it's kind of fun to be able to use new one. I love being able to use new full sets of sheets, you know. The 12 by 12 I have plenty, and it's kind of discouraging when I'm always using the same design all the time. Okay, so put that like this. And I want my little booklets to be different, so I'm gonna turn this one that way, just because, no other reasons than I just feel like doing that. Okay. Have this left on my desk. I'm thinking that could be fun. Like I said, I'm using the little bits because I feel bad about throwing this thing away. Why? I don't know. It's not like it's a big piece, but I don't know, I can embellish the top just a bit and make it even prettier. Okay, so there we go. And then I'll put 3 pages. 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna go in this one, and that one is just the perfect size, so I don't have to cut down the paper. But then this one, I think I'm gonna have to cut down the paper. So 1, 2, 3. Actually, I don't. So that might have been the one that would have been cut down, but in the end it worked out. So I'm gonna use that side. And I'm left with these 2 little bits. Okay, now my piece flew down. And I can't find it again. Oh, I'm rolling on it. That's not good. It flew under my chair. Okay, so like that. And where's my eraser that I had 2 seconds ago? Ay, ay, ay. Story of my life. It's probably right there. Super easy to see. But I can't find it. My desk is not even that messy. Oh, there it is. It's been much messier. And much messier probably is not a word. I should have said just messier. So maybe something like that. And do I have some greenery that I could use on here? I think I like this one. Yes, I think that's super cute. So I'll do that. And I'll put this here. And I'm sorry if my sun keeps going up and down. I don't know. You start filming it, suddenly they need to move around the house and make noise. And I wonder, for this one, I still have that tiny little piece. I could kind of fit it in. I think so. This way, I have none of it left. Woo! And here we go. So that's one. And 1, 2, 3. So I'll assemble those 2 little books. Stand up because it's easier to do this standing up. Okay, it's working better now. So that's another little booklet. And so I'm very happy to be giving these little booklets a second life. And I like that now I've got some little journaling space. And I'm using my scraps, so it's all good. That one's just the perfect size, so do that. And 1, 2, 3. And put this in here. 1, 2, 3. Obviously, I could put something on top if I wanted to decorate it. I might not, because if I'm making journals, whoever purchases the journal can make these their own as well. So the other ones is just because I wanted to try to use up the scraps that I had created. Okay, so I've got 4 little booklets done. And 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. How did that happen? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. I guess I had more than, I must have had 20 pages. So I'll be making another one that will fit. We'll have 2 pages instead, I guess. So now I've got 2 left to make because the other one will be using this cover. So this and here we go. I could put it on top, but I don't really like it, so I'll put it with my bin of scraps and eventually use it. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 goes in here, and then 1, 2 will go, I guess, in this one. And I'm just going to fold that one in 2. And it will do. So this piece won't be used, but that's okay. It's, I've used the other ones, so I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, so let's put this here. That. So if you find these little books, grab them. Like I said, they make great little booklets after. And you don't even have to make lined pages. They're already lined. And they will make fun little embellishments. I'm very happy with how these all turned out. I need to try to find a way to put my stapler back to where it's not going to be in the way. Okay, so here are all the little booklets that have been made. So made 7, so that's pretty good. I hope this inspires you to use up your stash, to use up the items that you have like these, that you've purchased stuff and it just happens that they're there. We need to use up that stuff, guys. Bye!